Topping your travel news, you might want to check your driver's license. In just over a month, you could have a harder time getting through airport security. May 7th is the deadline to have a real ID, and millions of Americans still don't. Chris Van Cleve is at Washington's Reagan National Airport with what you need to know.
Folks, make sure you have your documents out ready to go.
It's an all-out effort to beat the clock that has lines out the door in Chicago. With only about 33% compliance statewide, Illinois opened this first-in-the-nation Real ID Supercenter last month in an old Walgreens location. It's processing about 1,500 people a day.
Come on around. All that empty space over there.
Starting May 7th, you'll need a Real ID to get into government buildings and through airport security.
What made you come in today?
Because I have a trip coming up May 10th, so I want to get it out the way.
I had to get the Real ID because I work in a government building, and I guess we can't get in without that.
This really is an effort to make up for lost time in Illinois. They want to move people through in about an hour from document check to photo to paperwork processing to checkout. But that Real ID will come in the mail in about 2 weeks. That's why time is running out.
Congress mandated the switch to Real ID after 9/11.
See your ID for a second.
The new IDs are more secure and harder to counterfeit. After lengthy delays, the deadline is now just weeks away.
We are told that it's going to happen.
TSA spokesperson Patricia Mancha.
Everybody is responsible for presenting the proper travel documents when they come to the checkpoint.
What happens if people don't have a compliant ID on May 7th?
Well, there's going to be a phased approach of enforcement, but people will experience travel delays.
Getting one means a trip to the DMV. Typically, you'll need a valid ID, passport, or birth certificate, proof of your social security number and date of birth, plus 2 items proving state residency.
The deadline for enforcement is May 7th, but you'll still be able to get a Real ID after that deadline. The TSA has not laid out what that phased enforcement will look like, but if you have a passport or an active military ID, those will also work in the meantime. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Reagan National Airport.